Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Janai and I'll be your yoga teacher for this stress and anxiety relieving flow. Stress is something we all experience, but a regular yoga, meditation, and breathing practice can help to calm your mind and central nervous system. You can begin in a child's pose, bring your big toes to meet with your knees either together or spread wide to your mat, and your arms either resting at your sides or extended in front of you. Rest your forehead on your mat and bring attention to your breaths. Notice if you're breathing quickly and shallow or slowly and deeply. And then try to elongate your inhales and exhales. Imagine trying to fill the entire capacity of your lungs with air. We'll practice a combination of meditative pranayamas or breathing techniques. One is ujjayi breathing, which is an audible nostril breath. It sounds like ocean waves, hence the name ujjayi, which translates to ocean breath. Start by relaxing your jaw and tongue and keep your mouth closed. Constrict your throat as you inhale through your nose so that your breathing makes a rushing noise. Then exhale through your nose, still constricting your throat as if you're trying to fog up a mirror. You're doing this correctly as long as you sound like waves in the ocean, which is part of what calms and focuses your mind. The next part of this pranayama we will practice is box breathing. Still constricting your throat as you've been doing during ujjayi breathing. Take a big inhale for a count of 4. Pause and hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 4. And hold again for a count of 4. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Continue this for a few minutes while counting in your head, and remember to make that oceanic sound with your ujjayi breath. Maybe after a few rounds, try to lengthen your breaths to 6, 8, or even 10 counts. Take one more deep inhale through your nose, then sigh it out, open mouth exhale. When you're ready, you can make your way to an easy pose or any comfortable seat where you can sit up tall. Throughout this practice, continue your ujjayi breath. Don't worry about the box breathing part, just aim to lengthen your breaths and make that ocean wave sound. We'll flow through some neck rolls, moving with your breath. So start with an inhale, then exhale and draw your chin to your chest. Inhale as you roll your right ear towards your right shoulder, and then roll your head back, let your mouth hang open. Exhale as you roll your left ear towards your left shoulder, and then your chin back to your chest. Take a few rolls in both directions, slowly and at the pace of your own breath, maybe about 3 in each direction. Alright, sit up tall, lengthen up through your spine, bring your hands to your knees, and we'll do some seated cat-cow poses. Inhale, pull on your knees to reach your chest forward through your arms and lift your gaze. Exhale, press away from your knees, round your spine, and draw your chin to your chest. Flow slowly between these poses at the pace of your own breath. Great. When you're ready, bring your legs straight in front of you into staff pose. If you'd like, you can elevate your hips with something like a pillow or place it under your knees and keep a bend in your legs. Inhale and reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, leading with your chest into a seated forward fold. Worry less about stretching and more about allowing yourself to release and surrender into this pose. Just melt over your thighs, rest your hands on your mat, keep your neck soft and in line with your head, and keep in mind your ujjayi breath. When you're ready, slowly sit upright on an inhale. Then exhale and lie on your back and draw your knees to your chest. Hug your legs and maybe rock side to side a few times to massage your spine. Open your arms to a T. We'll practice some reclined spinal twists. Start with a deep inhale. Then exhale and let your knees fall over to the right side. Keep your chest facing upwards with your shoulders pressed into your mat. And you can gaze up or over your left shoulder. Take a few breaths here. Continue to practice your Ujjayi breath. Take one more breath here. On your next inhale, draw your knees back up to center and exhale them over to the left side. Keep your arms in a T with your back flat on your mat and gaze up or over your right shoulder. Take one more breath here. Then inhale and draw your knees back up to center. We'll move into happy baby pose. So draw your knees towards your armpits, face the soles of your feet up to the ceiling, and grab onto your feet or ankles. Maybe rock side to side here, again to massage your spine, and just continue your Ujjayi breathing. Alright, use your hands to draw the soles of your feet to meet. Open your knees and lower your legs to your mat into a reclined bound angle pose. So your legs are in a butterfly pose while you're still lying on your back. Let your knees fall open and rest one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Notice your heartbeat, notice your belly rise and fall as you inhale and exhale. Relax your face, your shoulders, your core, your legs, and try to keep your focus on your breath. Take one more inhale in this pose, then exhale and extend your legs ahead of you into our final pose, sleeping pose or Shavasana pose. Choose to keep your hands on your heart and belly or rest your arms at your sides with your palms facing upwards or downwards. Let your feet fall open to the sides. Roll your shoulders down your back and allow them to rest down to your mat. Soften the muscles in your face, unclench your jaw, remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth, and close your eyes. Allow yourself to breathe naturally and softly here. Focus on releasing tension and surrendering with every exhale. Notice your body as a whole and all the places your body makes contact with your mat. Bring awareness back to your breath. Notice the sensations of your breath as it enters your body. Feel your belly deflate as you exhale. Notice any movement in your chest, shoulders, and ribs. Allow the natural movement of your breath to continue without trying to control it in any way. If you notice your mind wandering, just bring your attention back to your breath or to my voice. On your next inhale, imagine your breath traveling through your whole body from your neck, through your abdomen, legs, and all the way down to your feet. Focus on your feet and notice if you feel any tingling, warmth, coolness, or maybe nothing at all. Notice if there is tension in your toes and maybe wiggle them. Notice the balls of your feet and your heels. There is no right or wrong, just notice. Breathe in, and on your next exhale, bring attention to your legs. Notice any sensations in your ankles, your shins, your knees, your thighs. Notice any place your legs make contact with your mat. Allow the places your legs make contact with your mat to get a little heavier, knowing that you are fully supported. If your thoughts have begun to wander, which is natural, just bring your focus back to your breath or to the sound of my voice. On your next inhale, bring your awareness to your hips and pelvis. Notice the points of contact of your hips and pelvis on your mat and allow them to grow heavier, knowing you are fully supported. Remember, there is no right or wrong, just bring awareness to how you feel. On your next inhale, bring your awareness to your back, your lower back, your ribs, your shoulders. Notice all the places that do and do not make contact with your mat. On your next inhale, bring your attention to the front of your body. Notice your belly expand as you inhale and deflate as you exhale. Notice if your chest and shoulders move with each breath. Moving up to your shoulders, notice if there is any tightness there and gently press your shoulders down and back. On your next inhale, allow your breath to move from your shoulders down to your arms, right into your fingertips. Notice how your arms feel. Are they supported by the floor? If so, allow them to grow heavier, knowing you are fully supported. Notice if there's any tension in your fingers and just wiggle them and let the tension go. Check in with your thoughts and notice if your mind is wandering. If so, bring your focus back to your breath, back to these instructions. Breathe in and move your attention to your face, noticing your jaw, lips, nose, and nostrils. If you feel any tension, just wiggle your jaw or your tongue and let it go. Continue exploring the sensations of your face, coming up to your cheeks, your eyes, eyebrows, and your forehead. If you feel any tension, just open and close your eyes, wiggle your eyebrows, and let it go. Come back to the sense of your body as a whole, just lying here breathing. Allow yourself to simply be and breathe. There is nothing to change or fix. You are complete just the way you are, right here, right now. Feel free to stay here, or whenever you're ready, take one more deep inhale through your nose and an open mouth exhale. Begin to wiggle into your fingers and toes. Maybe gently rock your head side to side. Inhale and reach your arms overhead into a long body stretch. Then roll to either side into fetal pose. Rest your head on your bicep. And at your own pace, you can press up to a seated position and bring your hands to heart center. Just know that by practicing yoga and learning to control your breath, you can learn to help yourself calm your nervous system and be present. Maybe try incorporating these different breathing techniques into your daily life. Namaste.